But here's a quick question. Am I the only one who felt like this kind of felt like a movie that should have came out alongside Garfield or or Daredevil or the rest of the 2000 films? And somebody say, what do you mean? Well, usually there's always a scene, especially in that Bumblebee. Thanks Steven Spielberg, because every single scene, whether it's from Transformers, whether it's from Bumblebee or any film where there's an outside creature to show up and the parents leave, they always wreck the place. There's that same thing, the dumbass scene of Bumblebee. It's been in multiple films since E.T. And of course, Sonic was just gonna ball out, and there's a spin on it. He does clean it up before anything else happens, but it really did kind of feel like one of those early 2000 movies. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't trash, or it's nowhere comparable to that damn Garfield. There's some things you watch as a child where you just, I don't know. And there's some films you just buy on bootleg, I guess. But overall, it's another solid movie. It's pretty good. It pretty much was a Sonic 2 movie. I will say this. Number one, Tails just shows up out of nowhere. I guess he's a stalker, and he showed up to warn Sonic about Knuckles showing up, just to kind of tell him, where does Tails come from? No one knows. He's just kind of there. Alrighty, just gonna skip over that. And when it first Idris Elba as Knuckles, the trailer is deceiving. He sounds like Idris Elba. He sounds like Idris Elba. It is what it is. And I don't like how it goes from one moment. I thought they're gonna play it from the Drax angle, not from he not understand metaphors, but he's not understanding of the Earth ways and customs and how things work on Earth. But no, he went from being he's just ignorant of things to being an outright dummy. It's just like that. I'm not talking about the whole scene where Dr. Robotnik was using the Badniks for him to walk on. There's other scenes later where it's just like the HQ and he's just doing stupid shit. Like, what are you doing? And there's other things later on. Or he also shows times of him being just an outright fucking idiot. Did it ruin the movie? No, but it's just, why? 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 Why you got to keep doing this all the time? And also another thing, I didn't know this movie was fully produced by Sega. I was unaware of this. Because pretty much the only thing I really saw was the Sega symbol at the beginning. Maybe I missed the Paramount one, I could be wrong to some degree. But yeah, Sega put this bad boy together. I guess Sega's using that budget quite well. I guess. Overall, it was a good, solid movie. Also, another thing, I still had another problem, another issue with the film, because the film was not really that long, really. I can break down the entire film now. He starts off with Eggman still trapped on that planet. He uses communicators to send out a signal out. Knuckles shows up with two humanoid-looking guys, in which I don't know if they were space bounty hunters or who they are. There's never explained. Picked up Eggman because you know what Sonic is, Bigly Bland. Now, how does Eggman already have some brand new technology already made in Saturn, ready to go with them Badniks? Is unknown. Well, not in Saturn, in space. It's unknown to me because he's just pretty much ready when he got to Earth. Alright then. If it's just that easy, that's just that easy, I guess. Alrighty. Like what I'm supposed to say that? What I'm supposed to say? It's just like, I guess. Alright then. From there, I can't really say caretaker. There's two guys from the first movie. They're going to Hawaii for a wedding for the guy's wife's sister, a girl. I don't know if they're wife or husband or not. So that's where they leave, and Sonic does what he does and throw a party at the house, and then he cleans it up when he's on the video chat with the guy, and that's when Knuckles and Eggman show up, and that's when Tails comes in and hit Knuckles with a police car. They chase him, they get the whole bag, and they sing with Knuckles. He goes back to the coffee shop, meet that guy, and end up from a map. Just because Sonic opened a map, something falls out. So at any time, Sonic could have opened up this map to look back on good times and would have seen this feather fall out, and he could have. This should have happened at any time, but just now. All right then. I need to stop raising my blood pressure. I'm off my medication. I could have a stroke from this, but and what else? They go to the, I think it was like the, no, they go somewhere like near Siberia. Go to Siberia. We have this whole scene in the bar where it breaks off into a dance sequence for no real reason. Similar to how the Sponge on the Run movie had a similar thing. You see what I'm talking about? It just kind of happens, and it's just, and I understood what that people meant by that entire scene could have been cut out. It could have been cut out. And then how is it when they take off the coats, you notice that they're not humans? Where you can clearly see that one of them have yellow and blue skin. It is what it is. So they pretty much do the dance off. Pretty much goes up to the place. They go in there. I forget what they're going to Siberia. Yeah, it's just getting one of the keys to even get to the whole emerald that Knuckles and them are after. Yeah, I think Knuckles want Sonic because he can know what an emerald is. Yeah. And he's trying to retrieve the Andrew because his clan, and the only reason he didn't die with the rest of his father when chasing down Long Claw was because he wasn't sent there. So, and from there you get the Siberian chase with Sonic on the snow. You know, I would have expected that whole 90-degree drop thing to be a lot better. Where they transition that, but now it's just Eggman's there, transition. Knuckles just knocking on a bag next to ride on it, just like it's casually. And then towards the end, Knuckles and Sonic have some quick talk about the past. And technically, Sonic doesn't even really do anything. But it's like, oh, you're a traitor. You're just trying to get me all sopped up. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? It is what it is. It goes from there to Sonic to call on his pal in Hawaii at the wedding to come save him. They go through the ring. After it turns out they switch the real ring with the wedding ring. After snatching off the woman's finger, they throw it. The snow comes through, and Sonic and Tails is arrested because it turns out the woman's husband was a spy, and the general is dead. And we're gonna take these foreign objects off the streets. All right then. And then we get Sonic and Tails get broken out with the humans playing Metal Gear Solid. As Eggman pretty much making his way to the Master Emerald. Chilling and dealing. It's just that easy, baby. It's just that easy. So Sonic gets unleashed. He runs towards the island. Gotta face his fear of water. Nearly drowns. Of course, he get washed up like he's Big Mom from Wano onto the island. And pretty much get the Sonic 2 reference you saw in the trailer. But it's just take out the sound effects. Pretty much similar thing. And both Knuckles and Sonic make it towards the end. And they're clashing like the Naruto and Sonic. Naruto and Sasuke from the first time. As Eggman just simply slides his way into the emerald. Takes it. And the betrayal of Knuckles. We know it's going to happen, but it's just, I forgot what problem I had with the movie when they did it. I had some problem with the way they did it, and I can't even remember it. So I'm sorry that I won't walk downstairs to go rewatch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for like the allergies. I don't know what's wrong with me, but after that, Son is Team Hero from that point on. Which I don't. At first, when I saw in the trailer with Eggman getting powered up by the Master Emerald, I liked it, and then the next moment, yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way they depicted it. Show back up at the coffee shop. It's over, Eggman. The gig is up. All right. Takes everything in the environment, built a death egg. Which I thought then he would like the power would run out or something. Then he had to detach from it, but no, he's juiced up until Knuckles hit him and knocks it out of him. So, all right then. It's just because I thought on like the whole planet he would make something more than just a pretty much the style like the sun of a signal to anybody. Wasn't even going to reach Earth, so taking that plane would never work if Knuckles wasn't out there, so. Alright then. So the big mech battle at the end. Hero Team Sonic, they knock out the Master Emerald from Eggman. But the machine is still working because it didn't really need the emerald. It was just made by the emerald, so. I forgot how the emerald gets shattered, but Super Sonic just kind of comes out of nowhere. Because the reason why I hate the emeralds is And I hate how some of the people was right how the Chaos Emeralds are in here, but it's just the Chaos Emeralds are inside the Master Emerald, which is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. And we could have had the Chaos Emeralds developed in another film, but fuck that, just had the Master Emerald. And then the fight with Supersonic versus the Death Egg, it's just boring. It's just, he quickly finished him off like in the first film. I wish I just saw a clip from that. I thought it'd be something more than that. And just takes off the head and just pretty much push the egg over. Pretty much Robotnik more or less dies. Since Jim Carrey's retiring from acting, and it wasn't an April Fool's joke, so I'm pretty sure Eggman is dead. And they pretty much rides off at the quick baseball games, chili dogs, and just rides off. And where they put the Master Emerald in a cooler, I don't know why, but that's pretty much what else. Now the post-credit scene is dumb. It is stupid. We're not gonna save Shadow for the third movie. Fuck it. We're just gonna go straight into for the fourth movie. We're just gonna go straight into the third movie. Shadow. What? The movie's done. The movie's not gonna be good. All right. Maybe you can find some way to. Well, it's gonna work out. Nah, son. Nah, it's not gonna work out for you, Johnny. Ugh, my nose is messed up. It's not gonna work out. They're bringing in Shadow too early. I'm not even that big of a Sonic fan. I don't know they fucking up. It is what it is. But overall, it's a solid movie. And there's no problems with it. There's nothing where it's just like we need to burn a lot of copies of this. But overall, it's a solid picture. And I enjoyed my time with it. But it says it did have the strong roots of an early 2000 movie. If they would have released this movie in the 2000s, it would have fit in with everything else. It just would have been a better movie. And somebody said it didn't feel like 2000 nostalgia. It felt like it should have been a movie that came out in 2000. This is what it feels like. The way it's structured, the way it's made, everything. It just felt like it should have been like that. But overall, a solid movie. I guess Eggman is dead, and they're going to introduce Shadow in the third movie for no apparent reason. Why they bring him in? What about Metal Sonic, you big dummy? What about Metal? It is what it is. We could just have Gunn develop Metal Sonic, or Eggman assistant develop Metal Sonic, or he creates an AI and become a big jolly fat man. You could have chose anything to introduce the rest of the characters, but you choose Shadow. You don't fucked it up. You fucked yourself. All right. Good luck with that. I might enjoy watching you guys drown. And they're like, who is Eggman? What is Knuckles going to do in this own TV series? I tell you, boy, it is what it is. If it crashes and burns, baby, I said it first. I said it first, damn it. Where they did the Master Emerald was dumb. Why is the Master Emerald containing the other smaller emeralds? That is stupid. And there's no real Angel Island in this movie. It doesn't exist. So they're just riding around with the Master Emerald in a cooler, pretty much. At the end, and it's just. Really? Shadow? Here? Now? Really? Alright then. But overall, the movie's solid. I think it's pretty good, and I hope you guys go check it out. But I don't know if I'm going to make a One Punch Man video. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it is. But if you start King, hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.